Hello everybody and welcome to Kelly Arts in our monthly painting series in which I am given a prompt and I have a month to figure out how the heck to make that into a painting. This month the prompt was Adventure and Exploration and it's the final painting of the series. The basic idea of the painting is a girl is exploring a cave, then emerges onto a grassy field with the TARDIS all under an alien sky. This painting was done in December, making it the ultimate piece. Riley got to pick the topic and she chose it because she thought it would be fun to see where my strange little mind would go. Since we're both fans of Doctor Who, it made perfect sense that this would be the theme.
Suit yourself.
Since a good rule of thumb is to start in the back and move forward, I'll start in the field and sky first. I'll save the TARDIS for last, but for now, I'll mask off the drawing I made since redrawing it later on the dark sky would be a nightmare. The masking tape is effective for this kind of shape because it's mostly just straight lines. I recently bought a masking fluid that would help with more organic shapes, so going forward I'll have that tool in my quiver. I never met a metaphor I couldn't muddle. I'll start with blocking the sky with pure black, using my patented magic brush technique. Though technically it's just an editing technique. I'd kill for some actual magic brushes. Maybe not kill per se, but I would seriously inconvenience somebody for them. Add a sprinkling of some stars.
Look, it's been snowing.
No, Strax, those are stars, not snow. Now let's put in the grass. A smarter person would have finished the sky first, but the black was still drying and I wanted to get some progress in at the time. I grabbed some yellow to sprinkle in some flowers in the grass. After testing to see if the black was dry enough, I grabbed some alizarin crimson and started to block in the nebula to make the sky truly alien. Sprinkle some stars in front of the nebula and I end up with a streak of white I need to fix. Let's go strip off this masking tape.
Just hurry up, please, or I'll hit you with my shoe.
Doctor, there's no call for that. I originally painted the cave in a series of browns, but I didn't like it. Huge shock, I know. I'll show the painting of it in fast forward mode so we can get to the good bits quicker. I had set my phone behind me for a better shot, but it just showed the back of my head really well. So the rest of the video is shot by Cambot. Unfortunately, the lights were in a position to reflect right off the painting, so we end up with sparkles on the canvas from here on out. I think the gray walls of the cave look a lot more natural than the brown did. Like I said earlier, this is the final piece of a year-long art project, meant to challenge me in terms of difficulty and frequency. I work more efficiently under a deadline, so I gave myself one. I'd like to have an art show featuring all the paintings.
All 12 of them. No, sir. All 13!
Actually, he's right. There are 13 of them in total. In January, I did 2 paintings, as the subject worked better as a pair than as a singleton. If people want, I'll make a video where I show the entire body of work and talk briefly on each. It would give me a chance to publicly thank all my friends and family who gave me all the suggestions for each month.
Perhaps it is time then. If this weak and fleshy boy is to represent us, I strongly advise the issuing of scissor grenades, limbo vapor, and triple blast brain splitters.
What for?
Just generally.
I've been asked if the girl in the painting is me. In a sense, she's all of us, on the cusp of a grand adventure. But actually, she was from a stock photo found on Pixabay.com, link in the description. The photographer was Rudy and Peter Skitterians from the Netherlands. Credit where credit is due. I originally transferred the drawing to the canvas using graphite paper in order to preserve the folds of her clothes. That made the painting so much easier. I wouldn't have to guess how to properly render the fabric to look natural. And the black and white pattern worked well with showing the actual flow of the material. I was tempted to edit these clips with the magic paintbrush effect, but I decided I wanted to get this out and not spend the entire weekend cutting the video. Watching this made me realize I really needed to wash my hair at the time. Quick transition later. Finally, the last black stripe filled in. Just touching up some of the shadows. Masking tape might be good for masking, but it is clearly lousy for hanging up reference pictures. Not a lot of skin is visible, so at least that part is easy. I'm a little nervous about how I'm going to do her hair, however. Hair's not been my strong suit. At least I don't have to do hands. The hat was a pain to do, trying to find the right colors that match the magenta without making it look too bright. I ended up using a dark wash over it all to mute the colors I was using. doing the TARDIS now with the magic brushes. This thing has so many straight lines with different shades of blue, I thought I'd go cross-eyed painting it. I had kind of a rough start with the cave, but in the end, I think it pulled together nicely. I know, I say that a lot. I'll take this moment to ask that if you liked this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel to help it grow.
I'm being extremely clever up here, and there's no one to stand around looking impressed. What's the point in having you all?
And now, the signature on a very glossy surface. Et voila! And here is the finished piece. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!